Sending so much love. Good luck in the next round, Jeff.
Kanoa Igarashi up and riding through this section here. This is going to be first wave for Kanoa Igarashi. Flat section to deal with. Is able to close it out. Jake Marshall right behind him. Marshall easing his way through a couple of rail turns and throws the punt for the finish and cannot wrap up the present in the end. Will now begin as Gabe Medina and Kyle Ibelli will have a little paddle battle for priority in the priority heat. Down the point, Kanoa Igarashi throws the tail, spins it around, no problem for Igarashi, combos it up with a finish on that oncoming section. Quick feet.
Just another day at Northside for Kanoa. Everybody watching from Huntington Beach too. Well, he's got some great surfers to compare himself to over there in Huntington. I joked with Keanu the other day that they might have awarded him a wild card at this event already. And it's not that Kyle surfed bad at this heat. I mean, his total's decent, 11.23, but he's just going up against an informed surfer in Gabe.
Kanoa Igarashi launches one, but the landing was a little tough there for Igarashi, but I like the intent. Just got a little off-center, but had a lot of height in that air reverse.
Jordy Smith, actually it was the other way around. Griffin dropped an 8.17, Jordy dropped an 8.27, so very similar scores in their first heat of the morning.
Here's our priority heat, and Kanoa Igarashi in the red jersey with a snap to start off. Meaty looking section here. Just a little skipped out of the fins there, sets up for something on the inside, has to skip around that whitewater section. No opportunity for Kanoa Igarashi. However, he does lead in his matchup against Jake Marshall.
Boy, but the heat between Kanoa and Jake has been quite slow.
Here we go. Kanoa Igarashi, long, drawn-out roundhouse. Now he's got to get on the gas to get around this section. Does so with a nice snap off the top. Igarashi drops down to the bottom again. Loads up, throws the air reverse, hangs on to the rotation there, and the finish. Now that one is complete. Dynamic of the Igarashi family. It's an interesting behind-the-scenes look at one of surfing's greatest personalities. Here we go, the replay of Kanoa Igarashi.
So kind of mistimed the first section, but do it well right here. Speeded down the line and was able to gain some momentum, drifts the fins, and then all of a sudden is able to pull this rotation out of his back pocket. A difficult section to land on too. So Bruce was kind of the superstar of the family, and then all of a sudden when they hit adulthood, Andy became the three-time world champion.
Yeah, well, Nick and Tom Carroll. I mean, Nick's a ripping surfer, but Tom Carroll's a world champ. Jake Marshall right here. A couple of hits as he finishes off his ride. That's not going to be the 8.23, but he has to get busy. I think he's aware of the time constraints, right?
Just unfortunate because he was needing something to at least compete with the 717 of Griff.
Jake Marshall looking to get busy right now in the last 2 minutes. Needs a 6.56, and that wave did not look like it had the 6.56 scoring potential for Jake Marshall.
Well, he's got to move away and break away from Kanoa too, because Kanoa has priority. 90 seconds to go. Seems like he's looking at this.
Here we go, Jake Marshall. One more chance for the surfer from Encinitas. Some troubled water, difficult water, and he's not even able to get a snap on that. You can see a lot of reverb and white water on that wave, Mitchell. So things are looking pretty tough for young Jake Marshall at the moment. Down to 20 seconds, and Kanoa Igarashi on the paddle here.
Ooh, Jake.
Jake Marshall down the point, trying to give himself one more chance. Again, he needs a 6.56, caught up in the whitewater, and you can see by the body language of Jake Marshall that he has to concede this heat. He is going to exit competition while Kanoa Igarashi is going to move on into the quarterfinals. Igarashi taking this wave to the beach. There's the digits right there, 5.4, 5.33. That was enough for Kanoa Igarashi to advance into quarterfinal number 2.